Tax rules can be formally neutral and still produce unequal outcomes. EquiTax Lab helps policymakers examine those differences, including gender effects, and connect them with the institution's ability to implement reform. The platform brings together three questions. How does a reform change tax burdens across groups? What is the fiscal trade-off? And is the administration ready to deliver it? Policy impact and implementation capacity are assessed together rather than treated as separate exercises. The demonstration starts with synthetic data. For real-world analysis, authorized anonymized household or enterprise microdata can be uploaded directly into EquiTax, while the source, survey year, and applicable tax law version remain clearly documented. Here, I select a balanced package, combining targeted VAT relief, a progressive micro-enterprise transition, and assisted compliance. EquiTax uses transparent, deterministic microsimulation. I can change a documented assumption and immediately recalculate the same population under the reform. The headline results report median simulated annual savings, rather than claiming that an entire population benefits.
The revenue indicator is shown as a relative change in the simulated sample, not as a national revenue forecast. The detailed view shows how effective burdens change for women and men. Gender effects are measured from the simulated records rather than inferred from the formally neutral wording of the tax rule. These synthetic results demonstrate the workflow. They are not official statistics, causal estimates, or forecasts for Burkina Faso. A desirable reform is only useful if the administration can implement it. EquiTax therefore assesses leadership, data and analytics, policy integration, taxpayer services, and accountability using explicit scoring rules. Readiness is scenario-specific. The balanced package is currently blocked because several prerequisites and capability requirements are not yet met. The platform separates prerequisites from capability requirements, normalizes both measures, and shows the exact gaps that must be addressed. The comparator makes an important distinction. Targeted VAT relief has the highest estimated distributional impact, while the progressive micro-enterprise transition is the most feasible reform now. The baseline remains a reference and can never be recommended as a reform. The most desirable reform is not necessarily the most implementable reform today. EquiTax makes that trade-off explicit and shows what must change to close the gap.
Sensitivity analysis tests only assumptions relevant to the selected scenario. This shows whether the result is robust or highly dependent on a key parameter. Finally, the identified capability gaps are translated into an implementation pathway, linking policy ambition, institutional strengthening, and responsible delivery. EquiTax does not replace policymakers. It gives governments a transparent way to connect distributional evidence, gender analysis, fiscal trade-offs, institutional readiness, and implementation. That is EquiTax Lab.